Hey guys, Nebris here, and welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die. It is day 8. I am online with Good and Badge, and I can't show them because of some silly null pointer that I got earlier. But that's okay. We'll survive. What I want to do today is work on this some more. And I do want these to be solid. Ooh, that looks cool. So let's make this first layer here. Got one layer down. I'm going to make all of these, except for this one and maybe this one. That'll at least help me test my structural integrity theory. So let me go ahead and fill this stuff in. I at least want to show you guys that I'm starting on it. I might not exactly get to progress too far. Also, one of the things I wanted to do was to make sure that you would never see the strong concrete, like the reinforced stuff, directly on top of this, but I think that might be unavoidable at this time. Because I've got this area here and that area there, and it's not that big of a concern, so I think I'm just gonna ignore it and continue what I'm doing here. So I'm going to get to work on this because it's very loud and I can't really talk over it, and once I've made some significant progress, I'll get back to you guys and show you what I've done. Well, I've gone ahead and done the first layer, and even these ones, which I said I probably wasn't going to do, but I ended up doing anyway. I'm definitely not going to fill in this, even though it will probably be filled in the future. I'm going to wait for these to dry, and while I do, I'm going to quickly head over here. It's nearing nighttime, so I might have to take a break from this anyhow. But while I was working, my construction tools hit 40, which means I can finally unlock steel smithing. So riddle of steel, I don't know if it's a thing any longer. I think it's been removed. But I'm probably gonna have to smelt these. You know what? I won't smelt them down. But I can now switch to steel arrowheads, which is something I'd like to do. Let's make 250 of them. And I'm actually kind of surprised. But let's do this. Let's grab a chunk of iron and a chunk of clay. Let's smelt all the things. And where'd my steel? Steel arrowheads, 250. It sort of remembered that it was there and then immediately forgot. Let's craft those and then, oh dear, let's make 1,000. Oh, I can't make 1,000. I have to make 2 500s. And hopefully some of these have dried. I don't think they need to be dry for me to continue, but I believe that, you can only stack wood so far on itself before it collapses from the pressure. But I don't think that matters since I'm not going to go that high. Ooh, I kind of forgot. I'm probably going to have trouble if I do this one layer at a time. I'm going to have a lot of trouble getting up back onto this thing. I'm going to need some frames to do that. But that's okay. So I'm just going to continue this. I'm going to do one more layer of what you see here, and then I'm going to try to explore something to jazz it up, because I just don't want this to be a 3x3 pillar. That's going to look ugly. I want to make it look pretty and still be structurally sound. And one way to do that is to use some of the different shapes of blocks, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to do quite yet. because we don't have that much variety. And sometimes some of the transitions can be jarring. Like, they've definitely improved it with that wedge tip thing. The wedge and the wedge tip thing we used here. In fact, I might start using that as well. Actually, now that I think about it, can I upgrade this? Ooh, I can upgrade this. That changes things. If I can upgrade that, then I imagine I can upgrade anything concrete in any shape. So I might end up using... I can reinforce it. That's good. I hadn't considered what I could do with those shapes. I thought I was still working with just like the iron, like the reinforced iron stuff that I could upgrade into concrete and then into steel, which is ultimately what these are going to be made out of, because I mean my structure needs to be able to support itself, and I don't know what sort of structural integrity concrete has versus steel. Like from the wiki it says metal is very strong, like you get a radius of 20 or something, and that's the kind of strength I'm going to need for a structure like this. So I'm definitely going to use metal, which I'm assuming is steel rather than like the metal trussing. Or is that the word? Trussing. It sounds like the wrong word, but I think it might be right. It's one of those words where I think that's maybe the first time I've said it aloud. Maybe I've even said it in the last series at some point. That would be funny. That would be funny. But yeah, there's probably hundreds of words that I have never said aloud, but I know what they are and what their meaning is, and I could probably guess at what the word might be, or how to pronounce it and everything. But to be honest, like, it's weird when you think about it. It's like, you see this word all the time, you have no idea how to pronounce it. I am very smart. There was a word I wanted to say on the podcast at one point, but it was a German word, and I've never heard it pronounced before, and since Doc was on, I didn't want him making fun of me for being an idiot, not knowing how to, you know, pronounce words in his language while he's here speaking the good English good with us. Yeah, I didn't even try. I'm too much of a coward for that. Alright, I'm going to spend the night doing stuff, letting that dry, and then we're going to come back, and then we're going to see what we can make to make this look a lot prettier. What I think I want to do is... I'm going to have to make one of these manually. Recipes. I want to do this wedge thing. I'm loving this block. I'm making one. Moment of truth right here. Alright, can I rotate this vertically? Yes, I can. That's exactly what I want. I want this and then something else on top of it. That's in the opposite direction to make a slight but not complete indentation. That's going to look really cool, I think. Let me go ahead and do some eating. And then... ooh, I can eat some more. I just want to get as much of this food in me as I can so I can get that wellness bonus. And yeah, I'll be back with you guys in the morning. See ya. Hey guys, I'm out here, you know, at night, completely unmolested by zombies. I got an idea, and it involves removing these guys. So I've already made a mistake, which is just absolutely lovely. Oh, fell down too much. So let's do this. I want... there we go. I want this, like there. This, like there. That makes sense. This here. And... I'll Almost. Nope, I'm not even seeing it change. Can we not? Oh no! There's only... I can't make this upside down. You can make wedges upside down. Why can't you make this upside down? No, that ruins my design. No. Happy morning, everyone. Oh, Good was discussing his script. He hadn't updated it, but it still works. Or the zombie hordes work. Oh my god, I'm so disappointed. That would have looked so cool. I wonder what I'm gonna do then. Okay, how can I repair this? Is there anything else that's a wedge? Scrap frame wedge. Let's give this a shot. Maybe it could be placed upside down. See, this one isn't even rotating. Maybe it's a glitch. Maybe they'll fix it. I'd really like to know, because that would make this look a whole lot better. I have to cough. One sec. I live. Huh. So that ruins the design I was going to go with. Maybe this is salvageable. Maybe... Alright, recipes. Inside corner. Pillar? Do we want to put, like, pillars in there? Pillars, plates. I'm trying to think of what I can do instead. Darn, I'm so sad right now. Because that really would have looked sweet if I could place that upside down. I just assumed I could, because I could tilt it the other way. And it makes no sense to... Scrap you. Like the ramps. Where are they? Concrete ramp. Screw it, let's craft one. I could place these guys upside down, I'm sure. Yeah. Could place this guy upside down, no problem. Unfortunately, that would look awful. Actually, I suppose I could keep this here. I wouldn't have to remove all those. But I'd be able to sort of make this indentation pattern, but that would make all these things useless. So, like, I could do... Let's, get a wood frame here. I could put this here, and then another wedge literally right on top of it. It's gonna look so stupid until I put the corner blocks on it. Like this. This is structurally sound. And it'll look cool, and while I may have wasted 8 concrete blocks, I can place this back easily enough. Although this looks weird as heck. Like, why is this all so weird? Ooh, he got auger parts. Yeah, there's the reinforced version of that. I think that's what I'm going to end up having to do, because this is still, despite its looks, I believe this to be structurally sound, otherwise this would fall apart. Oh well, so yeah. I'm gonna have to break you. That stinks, because I just spent like an hour, or not an hour, but a few in-game hours tearing apart those 8 blocks. At least that one's easy to remove. And I wasted all that. But that's okay. I'll survive. Believe it or not, I will survive. Just like the song. Alright, I'm going to do some more work. Making everything look pretty. I have to be careful where I swing that because I actually do have the steel to upgrade one of these. Even though they're ultimately going to be upgraded to steel, I want to do it all at once so it looks pretty. Alright, I'm going to get to work. I'm going to finish off the next few layers of this. And, oh my god, I'm so disappointed. I was really, really hoping to do that other thing for a slight indentation rather than this more extreme one up here. But oh well. I guess we'll have to settle for this. I'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, we've made a bit of progress. I've done 4 of the pillars. I've got 3 more regular ones to go and then the irregular one. I've still left this little gap here because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do down here. And you know what? One thing I'm slightly disappointed about is the lighting on this guy. It's not lit. Like, this is in complete darkness, which is weird because it technically should be lit. I don't know. It has this weird coloration to it, and I'm not a fan of that coloration. So what I think I'm going to do, I don't know, I might just have to convert it to a stupid normal pillar shape. Just 3x3. Nothing fancy about it. I honestly think that's what I might end up doing. In fact, you know what? I'm so convinced of it. I'm going to try to get rid of this before it becomes too difficult. Too difficult. Too difficult. And I'm hitting the wrong thing here. Ah, that's sad. Yeah, it's solidified anyhow. That's a shame. Because I really wanted to do something cool with these pillars, but the game just isn't going to let me. So I'm just going to make them normal, no non-interesting pillars of injustice. Sad face. But I'm going to go ahead and fix my mistakes, and then we'll move on to, yeah, look at this. This thing is pitch black because stupid lighting decisions. And you know what? If they ever fix it, if they ever fix the lighting, if they ever fix the orientation, I might switch back to it. But for now, I think I'm just going to go with straight up regular block pillars. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. I might have to do a wood run. I'm actually getting kind of low on mix too. Let's see what we have in reserve. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Is that damaged? It has 1 damage on it. That's unforgivable. Alright, so I'm going to fix these up and then move on to the next ones. And then I'll be back. Alrighty, I am done. This is it. This is our platform. It is truly outraging. Outrageous. Outraging. What? Okay, I've been doing this way too long. Getting tired. My brain's not working. Is that a blood stain? Or a backpack? Kind of curious. Let me use one of my safety hay bales. That is a blood stain. And I can't get rid of it. Oh no, that's guts. Ew. Ew. Gross. Alrighty, so first of all, this is a problem. If a mob gets stuck here, it's gonna do nasty things, but that's okay. I can live with that for now. Maybe I'll put something cool in there, like a pipe or something. I don't know. That's for artistic leeway. I'm gonna go ahead and finally place these. I wanted to do the upside down whatchamacallit. the wedge. I wanted to put the wedges like upside down here, but that doesn't work. It's outraging. That actually I used it right that time. Oh, yeah. Forgot to do the redneck thing. You can level up from shooting things. Sweet. You don't have to actually, like, hit something. If that makes any sense. I guess in real life, when you miss, you learn. You learn where not to shoot. So yeah, I really like this as a way in and out. I'll put the ladder right here, going up in this direction. So that way, you know, I might have a hole here. It might go down lower, connect to like a subway or something. I don't know. We'll see. Because I do have, like, in order to get stone, I've been digging. I've dug the length of this. I've dug the length of this. And these two as well. I think this one. Do I have? Yeah, I have an entranceway there. So I'm gonna. The goal is to make an underground subway system that connects everyone's base together. I don't know how much of that I'm truly going to be responsible for, but I needed stone. I figured, hey, if this might be a future project of mine, I might as well get the stone that I need now from it. Where I even if I don't do it, I still needed that stone, and it was still pretty useful to get it from there. So, yup. I can go ahead and make that vault door now, I guess. My question is, do I want to put like some sort of fail-safe here? Like if I miss the jump, will there be a ladder here and like some spikes or something down below? Or do I want to make it like part of the hole? And if I do make it part of the hole, I'm seriously considering removing this dirt here. Because that dirt is gross. And, oh, I didn't get hurt. I wanted to fail, but I wanted to land on the dirt part of the thing, but I guess that's only in the diagonal parts you can do that. I hadn't considered that until the last second, at which point something really bad happened to me. I fell. So yeah, I'm really excited about this design, or at least the start of it. It's gonna have to start looking better though, because, I don't know, these pillars, they look so gross. Just being perfectly cubical, but there isn't much I can do. Like, maybe in the future, if the game updates and they fix those blocks, I'll remove those three and do the design that I wanted to do. Oh, just thinking about having to remove them though, like the two that I removed in each one was still painstaking. Yeah, I'm using my words today. Not always correctly, but I'm using them. So yeah, we have the pillars pretty much done. I might add another layer just to keep it odd, because right now it's 6. I might want an odd layer. In fact, I think I will do that. And I'm thinking about joining them together, like rather than the wood that you see. I'm thinking about using the metal trussing we were talking about earlier. What is this? Metal sign. Oh yeah, this is the... Oh, I found a MacGyver book. I don't know if I mentioned that. But, oh, this is... I didn't realize how cheap this is going to be. I might... Oh, I can write my name on each column. N-E-B-R-I-S. Oh my gosh, this is going to be awesome. Well, now that I think about it, I have an evenly spaced name. I have a name with even letters. So, maybe I should have thought. Maybe I should have redone everything. Redo all the things so we can have even spacing. Yeah, because that's the sane thing to do, please. I am insane. Alright, that's probably gonna be it for today. I think tomorrow we have a gun. I think it's time for us to explore the city before, it gets fully looted by everyone and their friends. So day 9, when we learn to become a better gamer, we will go check that out. Okay, what is wrong with this? Oh, it's clay. Should I remove that now? Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll do that off camera, obviously, because you guys don't want to watch me dig clay, please. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.